If you're looking for gluten-free lunches your kids and you will love and that are easy to pack, I've got you covered. In today's video, I'm gonna show you some kid and adult favorites that are free of gluten. As always, you're gonna find a link to the printable recipes and the lunch boxes in which I pack them right below this video in the description box. If packing lunches is synonymous with the word sandwich, this might be a reason why you're stumped on what to pack, since not all gluten-free breads have that soft texture that we want from a sandwich, nor do they hold up well for hours in a lunchbox. I'm also gonna share with you my top secrets to keeping your gluten-free sandwiches and wraps fresh in this video, so stay tuned for those. One popular lunch item are egg cups. They are not only free of gluten, but also super easy to make ahead, and you can customize them with any mix-ins that you want. To make a batch, you're simply gonna whisk your eggs and milk in a large bowl, add some cheese, and any mixings that you want, like spinach and bacon, for example, and then you just simply scoop the egg mixture into a mini muffin tin. You bake them to perfection and then remove them from the oven. You can make egg cups ahead of time and then refrigerate them for up to 5 days. You can pack them in a lunchbox straight from the fridge to be enjoyed at room temperature, or warm them up and place them in a thermos. Now, I love recipes that can be made ahead, like these egg cups, that I can use leftovers for packed lunches. Now, one recipe that you might overlook is my gluten-free fish sticks. I pack them at room temperature or out of the fridge in a container, along with some veggies and dip. Now, these go in a lunchbox on top of an ice pack and it's good to go. Now, as you can see, I'm giving you ideas that are a little different outside the sandwich, like the ones inside my 101 Pack Lunches ebook. You're gonna find some bento-style lunches, thermos lunches, wraps, and so much more. The link to download the ebook as well as my cookbook, The Best Kid Lunches on the Planet, is gonna be right below this video. Now, chicken burrito bowls are the perfect lunch to prep ahead. You can line up a few containers, place regular or cauliflower rice at the bottom, top it with cooked chicken, cheese, and olives. Now, I personally pack the toppings like the guacamole and sour cream in separate small lidded containers, and at lunch, I just warm up the meal and load it up with my toppings. If you don't have a microwave around to warm up the burrito bowl, don't fret. You just simply heat up the burrito bowl at home and place the hot meal inside a large thermos. Hot in here and it's ready to go. Speaking of non-sandwich ideas, I have a recipe for zucchini waffles that I make with all-purpose gluten-free flour that's also great to pack in a lunchbox. It's such a fun idea, and you can always slice the waffles into sticks and send a little marinara sauce in a lidded container to make it even more fun to eat. Now, if you want your kids to eat more veggies, my broccoli nuggets are easy to make and super convenient to have on hand. Again, these can be sent warm in a thermos or at room temperature in a lunchbox. One common complaint of sending gluten-free wraps in a lunchbox is that a tortilla can sometimes get a little dry in the lunchbox. One way to solve this is to insert a moist paper towel inside of the compartment that you are packing the wrap in. This will keep the moisture in and prevent the gluten-free tortilla from drying out. Now, if you like this type of videos, make sure to give this a thumbs up, because a lot of my recipes are naturally gluten-free and I'm always providing substitutions in most of them. So if that's something that's right up your alley, hit that red subscribe button so you and I get to cook together a few times a week. Now, up next is this BLT lettuce wrap. If you want to skip the tortilla altogether and you or your child enjoys lettuce, you can always use a large green lettuce leaf as a wrap, like I did in this bacon, lettuce, and tomato wrap, or the BLT wrap. If you want something other than a ham or turkey sandwich, I have some epic gluten-free sandwiches coming right up. I have an entire post filled with sandwich fillings that I will link below for you, and I'm gonna share some of them right here. Oh, I did promise you that I'd share a few tips to make gluten-free sandwich bread better for the lunchbox, right? Now, one tip if you buy gluten-free bread at the store and you find it a bit dry by lunch is to grill it. The bread is not going to dry out and it will have a toasty, buttery texture at lunch that's simply epic. I love a grilled cheddar and apple sandwich, a tuna melt, the grilled Italian, grilled ham and cheese. You get the idea. Another option, if you love sandwiches but don't like store-bought sandwich bread that's gluten-free, is to make cloud bread. Cloud bread is super easy to make by whipping egg whites, cream cheese, and cream of tartar. You just spread the batter on a sheet pan with a spoon, bake them to perfection, and once cooled, you have sandwich rounds that you can use for your gluten-free sandwiches. Another option is to make grain-free sandwich bread. I have a recipe where I show you how to make the batter in the blender, pour it into your baking pan, bake it, and then once cooled, it's perfect for sandwiches since it slices like a loaf of bread. Now, it lasts a week in the fridge, it freezes great, and it toasts like sliced bread. I'll link it below for you as well. Of course, if you want to avoid sandwiches altogether, you can always build an epic bento box. I have a video showing you how to build a bento box on this channel that explains all about selecting the main protein and how to add a variety of sides. Now, some fun bento ideas for you are the deconstructed salad, the protein box, a chicken and hummus bistro box, a Cali bistro box, ham and cheese apple wraps. Now friends, the possibilities are endless when it comes to filling your bento box with ingredients, and I'm gonna make sure to send some to you below the video, where you'll find the links to everything that I showed you today and a playlist with more gluten-free recipes for every other meal like pancakes, scones, dinner, and snacks. Now make sure to check those out, and as always, I welcome your comments and questions below the video. See you soon.